Loving Vincent is the world's first fully oil-painted feature film and is in the style of its subject, the tender and emotional artist that was Vincent van Gogh. The film is beautifully well done and reminds me of a 1990s computer game with the characters' movements and how they react within the artwork or their surroundings. It is a passionate tribute to the man's life, his work, and an exploration of his mystery-filled death. The film's basic plot follows Armand Rouland, played by Douglas Booth, the son of Joseph Rouland, the artist's former postman, played by Chris O'Dowd, and the quest to deliver a letter to Vincent's brother Theo. Armand is sent to Paris to find Theo, and while he's there, he starts to unravel the mystery of the mercurial artist's death. The cast is wonderful as the semi-biographical mystery is explored, as they play real people that were intertwined with the events leading up to the death of Van Gogh. By having the people he painted and those who witnessed his last days, it brings the full scope of his impact his life and suicide had on those who interacted with him on a daily basis. And although the story of Armand's detective work and the thought of Van Gogh being murdered never actually occurred in real life, Loving Vincent exhibits all the factors that could have led to his suicide and often convinces the audience of the conspiracy that Armand thinks he is discovering.
I decided to retrace the path that Vincent took with his easel that day, because what I've been told doesn't add up. And strange things are happening to me too. But don't worry, nothing that I can't handle.
Although I thought Loving Vincent presented the last days of Van Gogh as well visually as Van Gogh himself would have, and exhibited the full scope of his last days, I felt at times the novelty of the production was a little jarring and the film was a bit too long. There were some sequences that could have been cut, as there were scenes in which the director and writer Dorota Kobiela included just to feature one of Van Gogh's paintings, which I understand why, as the film is a good introduction to his works, as it's based on his style, but not every famous painting he did needs to be put into the film. Overall, Loving Vincent is a wonderful film that introduces the story and works of an artist in his own revolutionary style and combines it with 21st century revolutions like green screen to bring the artist's visions of his life, others' perspectives of his death, and what it means on the big screen. It shows that while he made a lasting impression on the people he met and those that would later appreciate his work, he never truly knew how greatly he was or would be appreciated after his suicide. It peels back the mystery that surrounds the artist and reveals his tenderness and the creative genius that he was.